So, picture this. You're scrolling, maybe looking for a bit of inspiration or a new friend who actually gets what it's like to balance two different worlds, and you see a profile that looks, well, perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. We've all been there, right? That little spark of excitement when you think you've found someone in the community who truly resonates with your journey. But then, that tiny voice in the back of your head starts whispering. Something feels just a bit off. Is it the way they talk? Is it the pictures? Honestly, navigating the online world as a crossdresser can feel like a bit of a minefield sometimes. We're out here looking for genuine connection, for sisterhood, for a safe space to be our authentic selves, and the last thing we need is a fake profile messing with our peace of mind. Today, we're going to sit down and have a real, heart-to-heart talk about how to spot those red flags. We're going to look at the signs that a profile might not be what it seems, not because we want to be paranoid, but because protecting our hearts and our privacy is the most empowering thing we can do. You deserve a community that's as real as you are, so let's dive in and figure this out together. Listen, I know how it feels when you're first starting to reach out online. It's scary. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there, even if it's behind a keyboard. You're looking for validation, maybe some tips on eyeliner, or just someone to say, hey, I see you, and you're doing great. But the reality is, the internet can be a weird place. There are people out there who create fake profiles for all sorts of reasons, and none of them have your best interests at heart. Some are just bored, some are looking for attention, and some, unfortunately, have more malicious intentions. But here's the thing, you are smarter than they are. You have an intuition, that gut feeling, and today we're going to sharpen that tool. We're going to turn that something feels off into, I know exactly why this is a red flag. Because when we know what to look for, we take the power back. We stop being targets, and we start being the gatekeepers of our own digital joy. First things first, let's talk about the pictures. We all love a good glam shot, right? We spend hours getting the wig just right and finding the perfect lighting. But when you're looking at a profile and every single photo looks like it belongs in a high-fashion editorial or a professional catalog, that's your first cue to pause. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some incredibly talented queens out there who can take a professional-grade selfie, but usually, a real person has a mix. You'll see the high-glam shots, sure, but you'll also see the messy bathroom selfies, the slightly blurry photos from a night out, or the ones where the lighting isn't quite hitting right. Fake profiles often use stolen images from models or popular influencers. If the person looks like a literal superstar in every single shot but doesn't have any life photos, the ones at a coffee shop or just hanging out at home, it's time to be a little skeptical. A quick tip? You can actually use a reverse image search. It sounds technical, but it's just a way to see if that photo exists somewhere else on the internet under a different name. If that local friend you're talking to turns out to be a famous model from another country, well, you've got your answer. Then there's the bio. Oh, the bio. Sometimes they're empty, which is a red flag in itself, but sometimes they're just generic. Like they've been copy-pasted from a how to be a crossdresser manual. If the language feels stiff, or if it sounds like it was written by someone who doesn't actually understand our community, pay attention to that. Real people have quirks. We have specific interests. We talk about our favorite brands of heels or the struggle of finding a foundation that actually covers a 5 o'clock shadow. If a profile is just a list of keywords like crossdresser, CD, looking for friends, love fashion, without any personality, it might be a bot or someone just trying to cast a wide net. You want to look for those little human details. Maybe they mention a specific struggle they had with a lace front wig, or they joke about how hard it is to walk in 6-inch stilettos. Those are the things that make us real. Let's talk about the vibe of the conversation. This is where you can really tell who's behind the screen. Have you ever started talking to someone and within 5 minutes they're asking for your real name, your address, or, the big one, photos that make you feel uncomfortable? That is a massive, glowing neon red flag. A real member of our community knows the importance of boundaries. We know that privacy is everything. Someone who is genuinely looking for friendship or a connection will respect your pace. They won't push you to reveal things you're not ready to share. If they start getting pushy, or if they try to guilt trip you into sending pictures by saying things like, if you really trusted me, you'd show me, honestly, just hit that block button. You don't owe anyone your personal information or your private images. Ever. Your safety and your comfort come first, and anyone who doesn't see that isn't someone you want in your life anyway. Another weird thing fakes do is they get really inconsistent with their stories. You know how it is, when you're telling the truth, the details stay the same. But when someone is playing a character, they eventually trip up. Maybe one day they're a professional makeup artist from Chicago, and a week later they mention something about their office job in Atlanta. Or they forget what they told you about how long they've been crossdressing. If you notice these little glitches in their matrix, don't ignore them. You can even test the waters by asking a specific question about something they mentioned before. If they get defensive or suddenly change the subject, that's a sign that the story they're telling you is exactly that, a story. Now, I want to talk about something a bit more subtle, and that's the too good to be true factor. We all want to be swept off our feet or find that perfect mentor, but if someone is showering you with an overwhelming amount of praise and attention right out of the gate, be careful. It's called love bombing, and while it feels great at first, it's often a tactic used to gain your trust quickly so they can ask for favors later. Real friendships take time to build. They have an ebb and flow. If someone you've never met is telling you you're the most beautiful person they've ever seen and they want to help you with your career or buy you expensive gifts, just keep your guard up. It's okay to enjoy a compliment, but keep your feet on the ground. You might also notice things like weird grammar or phrasing that doesn't quite fit the local dialect they claim to be from. Again, not everyone is a grammar whiz, and that's fine. But sometimes fake accounts are run by people in different countries using translation software. If the sentences feel clunky, or they use terms that no one in your area actually says, it's just another piece of the puzzle. It's all about looking at the whole picture, you know? One tiny thing might not mean much, but when you add up the perfect photos, the pushy behavior, and the inconsistent stories, the picture starts to get pretty clear. So, what do you do if you think you've spotted a fake? First, trust yourself. You don't need a mountain of evidence to stop talking to someone. If you feel uncomfortable, that is enough of a reason. You can try to verify them in a low-pressure way. Maybe suggest a quick video call. Most genuine people in the community understand why you'd want to do that, especially before getting close. If they have a million excuses why they can't, their camera is broken, they're too shy, their internet is bad, but they're still demanding things from you, that's a huge sign. If they refuse to verify who they are, you have every right to walk away. I also highly recommend checking their friends or followers list if it's public. Do they have real interactions with other people? Are there comments on their posts from accounts that look like actual humans? Or is it just a bunch of other suspicious-looking profiles? A real person usually has some sort of digital trail, meaningful conversations, shared interests, or connections to other known members of the community. If their profile feels like a ghost town or a hall of mirrors, it probably is. I know this all sounds a bit heavy, but I want you to remember why we're doing this. We're doing this because our community is beautiful. The connections we make online can be life-changing. I've met some of my best friends through these platforms, people who have supported me through the toughest times and celebrated my biggest wins. But because what we have is so precious, it's worth protecting. By being aware and looking out for one another, we make our online spaces safer for everyone. We create a culture where fakes have nowhere to hide because we're all looking out for those red flags. And hey, if you've been fooled by a fake profile before, please don't be hard on yourself. It happens to the best of us. These people can be very convincing, and it's a reflection of their character, not your intelligence. The fact that you are willing to trust and connect is a beautiful thing. Don't let one bad experience close you off from the amazing people who are actually out there waiting to meet you. Just take it as a learning experience, dust off your heels, and keep moving forward with a little more wisdom in your pocket. At the end of the day, My Life, My Rules is all about living your truth on your own terms. That includes choosing who gets access to your life and your heart. You are in control. You get to set the boundaries. You get to decide who is worthy of your time. Don't ever let the fear of a fake profile stop you from exploring your identity and finding your tribe. Just stay smart, stay observant, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. If you found this helpful, or if you've got your own stories about spotting a fake profile, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's share our tips and keep each other safe. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and join our family here. We're all about empowering each other and navigating this queer life with confidence and style. Check out our other videos for more tips on fashion, identity, and living your best life. Remember, you are valid, you are beautiful, and you deserve nothing but the real deal. Stay safe out there, keep shining, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Thank you so